All right. Were you ready for that recap, Jen?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So last time on Dragon Heist.
That was dramatic. I like it.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yes. Dragon Heist. We had resumed fighting the bugbears. God, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
For
resuming a fight that we had to stop in the middle of.
for reference, the last time that we've played was like a month before our previous session. Or
Yeah.
now is like a
This
month
is-
later. So yeah, it's been a little while. This is kind of we're all refreshing our minds right now. So this recap might be a little bit bumpier than other ones.
Right, because I don't remember. I mean, yeah, I don't want to look at that one too. Yeah, we had encountered some bugbears that had crawled up out of the sewers, and I don't remember why though.
They were
But I remember there were
galore.
bugbears.
Yes, they were also converging in on the same warehouse that you guys were to get the stone.
Right.
And they saw Soul and assumed that he was with your guys' enemies and attacked.
Yeah. Some of us, I think at least Vinny, had noticed someone dressed all in white that was climbing, scaling up like the building like a ninja, basically. So there's like that stuff going on. We ended up. I don't think we finished off with the bugbears. I think they fled or something.
But
we end up.
The last few retreated, and then
we've taken some out, I believe.
Yes, you guys killed some. The rest retreated, and rather than pursuing them, you guys pursued the ninja.
The white ninja is what I'm just calling her. Yeah, we end up going on a chase, chasing her down. She's up on top of the building. Vinny's running on the ground. I think Cal was like, he had shot one of those blink bullets and actually was also up on top of a building, yes? I believe so.
Yes, during
I was
the fight.
She
and of course Soul can fly. Yeah. So there was a chase. It was actually pretty cool. Vinny ends up shooting her down with magic missile as she's leaping across like an alley. And she ends up falling, and I believe she perishes. And we find on her the Stone of Galore, which is this cute little potato with 3 eyeballs on it.
Oh, yay.
You're welcome.
I can't even, blame that on my description, because I gave you guys, artwork of the thing.
Yeah. I drew a little picture. I'll have to, take a picture of it to show.
Thanks, Watsy.
Yeah, I drew it. Yeah, but Vinny's the one that ends up grabbing up the stone first, and she tries to do a little sleight of hand prestidigitation to make a copy of the stone, and she gives the copy to Cal, but he ends up
here's a little lesson in trickery.
Yeah, he kind of figures it out because doesn't quite
because he's
work.
not a fucking idiot.
Her decoy ends up disappearing, so yeah, we found out the ninja basically died because when she fell unconscious, she was wearing a ring of loyalty, and so she died before we could question her. Cal sends a bird to Sycamore because that's just what he does. Let's see. He ends up telling Sycamore that he's on the trail, but he doesn't end up... He actually ends up lying to Sycamore. Cal lied. And tells him that the stone was teleported, so makes it sound like we don't have it right now.
It's like the first time that Hermione lied to McGonagall, and Ron and Hermione or Ron and Harry are so shocked.
Yeah. So, we decide on somewhere safe to go. We know home is not safe, so we end up going to the Steam and Steel. But I guess as we're passing by, or we get close enough to be able to see Trollskull Manor, and Isabella, um, who is, a member of the fucking Zents, she's letting in a few people dressed all in black. So that's shady. And not
Is it?
just really at all. Yes, it is.
Is it?
We pull up to the Steam and Steel. I end up dropping my glazed gazer eye that I keep in my bag all this time. I dropped it out in the snow, hoping I wouldn't be spied on. And then we go inside and we ask Embrick and Avi if we could hide out their place, and for their safety, we ask them to leave. They go to the yawning portal. Cal ends up attuning to the little eyeball potato, and Vinny and Soul, guard him. And let's see. Cal gets some sweet, visions, flashes of memories that aren't his own.
Brother.
Yeah. Let's see. A whole lot of details I don't know if I need to quite go into, but it sounds like he sees, Never Ember, right? Is it Never Ember? Ever
Yes.
Ember?
Dagult Never Ember.
Yes, I think he sees him with a Nibblewright, a unicorn, and a bound gagged dwarf that's been shaved. And so unicorn, construct, beardless dwarf seems to be the keys to unlock the door to this vault. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, that's like the vision that Cal gets. And then he comes back to reality, and yeah. We learn that the Stone of Galore is actually some sort of creature.
And
Well,
I'm gonna step in right here. You also learned that the Stone of Galore. I moved the mic closer to my face.
Oh, okay.
I can turn the gain down if that'll help.
No. I'm gonna turn you down. Sorry.
Okay. Well, let me see here. I don't. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn my gain down. I'm looking at OBS. 1 second.
Yeah. Don't redline that, baby.
I mean, also of note, he was getting he felt had a migraine, and it's not, splitting migraine and nausea, so it affects him physically a great deal. It's kind of like wearing a Horcrux in a way. Yeah, he, while still synced up to the Stone of Galore, Cal asks about the unicorn, and we get information about a forest north of Waterdeep. He sees an image of Dagult Never Ember, with a cage for the unicorn. Cal asks about Manchun, and we learn about a little bit about the lore of Manchun. He was the one that started the Zentarum, or one of his clones did, and yeah, there was just Clone War shit. The unicorn thing, Soul randomly recalls unicorn toy at Growlhund Villa. It's in my notes. Okay. And then Cal also cast legend lore one last time on Dagult Never Ember himself. Learned that he's in Neverwinter now. And then Cal disconnects from the stone.
And what I was interjecting to say before, sorry.
Yeah.
Is also you guys learned that while attuned to the stone, it will basically magically point you in the direction of where the vault is, or rather it will tell you the cardinal direction of where to go. And last session I made a mistake and I said that it was southwest when I meant to say that it was southeast. So different, way different part of the city.
Yeah.
That was my bad. I'm rectifying it now, though. When Kel checked in with the stone to see which direction the vault was, he no longer has that sense because he's no longer attuned. He knew that it was going southeast, not southwest.
Okay. All right. I mean, I didn't break anything yet because we were on the run at the time. And when we left off. Yeah. So yeah, after Cal disconnects, Vinny sends a message to Ron, worried about him, trying to be a little vague in her message, but he does not answer. So we don't know if he's incapacitated or dead or what.
Oh
But
no. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
we're very.
I just tried my Fago Red Pop and vodka, and it tastes like cough medicine. Oh no.
Could
Oh
have told you that one.
no! You've made cough medicine.
Oh god.
Just add more Fago to it.
I don't have any more Fago. I can only add more alcohol.
Oh
Do it,
boy.
pussy.
Anyway, yeah, so we're super worried now. We end up setting up a watch or trying to. Soul is on first watch.
We're trying to.
He ends up, yeah, he through the window he sees black cloaked figures approaching. And they're creeping towards the door, so oh, they step on my teeth. I must have put teeth down. The rest of my teeth.
I don't remember that, but sure.
I didn't write it. I know I did it. I wrote it down. So
like it.
they were trying to pick the lock to get inside, and Soul comes back and wakes us up. So we're interrupted. We don't get our long rest in. And yeah, the black figures are sneaking in, and we are climbing out of the window of the room we were in, and let's see. Oh, I guess we climbed out using a rope.
Yeah.
Soul cuts the rope, and as a fuck you to those people coming after us, Cal uses one of his fancy cigars and summons an air elemental, and it was pretty great.
Yeah. And
so now we're on the run. We end up just fucking running for it, trying to figure out where we're gonna go. There's a little extra detail. Vinny gets a little, I guess she gets a little message in her head, but we'll worry about that later. And I believe that's
yes, that is that's where we left off, with you guys having just been forced out of your first safe house, and we are still in Troll Skull Alley. You guys are actively running away, and I think we determined that between message spells and just your guys' various methods of communication, you guys can communicate while running as to where you want to go. So I'll leave it up to you guys.
Yeah. Message is a cantrip.
Are we going to the Emerald Enclave?
Are we?
That's up to Soul. He's
We
the
just
one that knows
look.
about
All
it.
we need is a place that's shielded. I don't care if we stay there for 5 minutes. I just need it to be shielded for a small amount of time.
I mean, we can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
We don't got to stay there, but just need to go there for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You guys get done communicating your plans, and Soul changes course above you, and Vinny threw Sal, now as an owl, flying up with Soul and Sal. You're getting mental pings of where Soul is leading. So even in the blizzard where it's like impossible to see him up there, you guys can still follow him easy enough. Excuse me. And he starts running or flying rather northeast, deeper into the northward,
Okay.
and it's like I said, it's like blizzarding hard outside. It's hard to
Yeah.
see whatever you're running next to, but out of nowhere, as you guys are flying forward, you see a strange break in the downfall of snow, as the snow is hitting and cascading around a magical barrier. And this is not the magical barrier that surrounds the I'm trying to remember the name of the person. Falkmere estate, something like that. Anyways, not the place that you're going, but another magically warded area that just kind of starkly stands out at you as you're running farther into the northward. And this one is of a tall, crumbling tower that is made out of some stone bricks with vines crawling up them, seemingly impervious to the cold around them. There's no like snow on the ground there, but everything still looks frigid and dead and wintry, as you would expect. And you take this in for a moment as you run past, but that's about all you can do because Soul is much faster than you, and if you guys don't hustle, then you're gonna end up falling pretty far behind. But eventually, you are led through the blizzard to the beautiful summer grounds of... I need to look it up because I should remember the name, but I don't. I have it here somewhere. Do you remember, Jake?
I just want to note that as while we were running, Vinny saw me pull out a piece of paper and start hastily jaunting onto it, scribbling.
Oh boy, I bet that was real nice to look at. Probably illegible.
Well, I mean, it's Cal.
Yeah.
I went from a run to like a slow, brisk walk.
Yeah.
As long as it's readable, it's all that matters.
Right.
And then, yeah, you see a paper bird fly off, and that's about all I have to say.
Okay. As you guys approach the grounds of Falkenmere, so it occurs to you quite suddenly as you're honing in on the grounds that you are not in the same place in the city as you were the last time that you were here.
Is it?
The last time that you were on these grounds, they were in the southern ward. And you just, without even thinking about it, instinctively flew in like the complete opposite direction. And only are now realizing that you did it wrong, but somehow Falkenmere is right here. And so is the weird crumbling tower that you saw last time that you were flying in. It's the same one that they passed on the ground. You didn't have as good of a view of it from above because all you really saw was the snow hitting the force field, and it was not really much of a sight. But yeah, that's weird.
I'll just kind of wait outside for them while just staring at it in confusion.
Inside or outside of the magic barrier that surrounds the grounds?
Like a step inside so I'm warm.
Okay, yeah. It's like a pleasant summer day in there. Mid-70s, it's a little bit breezy. It smells like freshly cut grass. It's very pleasant. And yeah, you land, and about a minute later, Cal and Vinny come huffing and puffing up the street, and stop next to you as Sal circles down from the sky and lands on Vinny's shoulder.
Before we like round the corner, I stop and like open up the chest.
Okay.
The stone is the stone still in there?
Yes.
Okay, I throw both my firearms in it and I close the chest again.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was definitely looking at that stone, but I don't make any movements.
I need to take a moment to read this message, so feel free to roleplay amongst yourselves. Just don't do anything you need me for.
Hey, I need a DM.
Judge.
Immediate judge call. Yeah.
I just kind of look at you two and go, "This wasn't where it was originally."
Oh,
What?
like it
This-
moves?
What moves?
When I first came here, it was in the South Ward.
Oh, yeah.
Not
We're not
What?
in the South
North
Ward. Oh,
I'm sorry, this is all new to me.
that's.
Well, I mean,
A moving building is new to me too.
Yeah, but yeah, it's smart to keep moving.
I guess. How did you know where it was?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh
Okay.
man, that is so weird.
Um,
I wonder if we could do that to the house.
It'd probably
how
be
how would we
best
get
if-
business?
Well,
Oh.
apparently,
Well, if
maybe
the
what we
customer
would-
just happened to know, okay, but then it's not so safe, is it?
What? Yeah, we'll just post it on social media and.
Alright. So what you guys doing?
Walking up to the
Soul.
door.
Following Soul.
I walk up to the door and knock.
Is it safe to go through?
Oh, I forgot that tastes like cough medicine. Oh god.
What?
Go on.
Like going through the barrier, we can pass through without any issues.
I assume so. Do you have anything on you
Okay.
that you think would cause issues? You got anything I should know
Besides,
about?
besides the Stone of Galore, no.
No, I guess not. Okay.
I got like 2 paper birds on me, and that my box. That's like, I don't know if this detects magic items or not.
I feel the need to look through Vinny's inventory real fast.
What? I dropped my eyeball. If that's a problem.
Is she still carrying her drugs?
No, they got confiscated. I didn't buy any more.
Good. Wait,
Why do you have a hammer?
No.
What?
Why do
Her
you have a
burglar's
hammer?
kit?
It's part of my burglar.
Yeah, she has a burglar's kit.
That's weird, brother.
That's what's in there.
I have a whip.
Let's
It's
see.
like a crowbar. I know you do. I wish you would use it.
Why?
Doesn't even have to be on me. Just
It's bad. It's not good.
so it's flavorful.
Okay. Yeah, you don't have anything on you that should cause issues.
Think
Okay.
about it, Jen. I have a gun.
Did I?
Oh, you know what? Fuck this gun. I'm gonna use a whip. Like even Indiana Jones chews the gun sometimes. Come on.
Actually, do you cross the barrier, Vinny?
Yes, I attempt
Yeah,
to.
we all walk through it.
I was more worried
Um,
about a certain thing that can get in my head. I don't know. I didn't know if there was certain protections.
Oh no, she's a monster.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Fuck.
I'm no more a monster than Soul is.
That's yet to be seen. Anyways, DM.
When you pass
Alarms
through
sound.
the barrier, Lavinia, you feel a deep chill, deeper than anything that the blizzard could have done.
Oh.
And then your back starts to itch really bad in 2 vertical lines that correspond with the where your wings sprout when you do your
boy.
freaky asthma thing.
I move away. Do I notice?
No,
About to go ape shit?
nothing visual happens. You just
Okay.
get this strange feeling, Vinny, and this, like, there's a sensation on your back that like something is happening in relation to your relation with Topsy. You don't know what, but you can feel
Interesting.
that much.
What's
Yeah.
Topsy?
Oh, you know.
Is that the stupid name you gave your fucking demon friend that's been visiting you?
I mentioned I told Cal about my nightmare I had, my recent one with about
Mhm.
Topsy, so he knows about Topsy.
I didn't
Yeah.
know it had a name.
She called him Topsy Turvy, Mr. Topsy for short. It helps her to cope with how horrifying he is.
I'm surprised that I must have just put it out of my mind because of how stupid it was.
That's fair. Come on, like a little kid having nightmares like that. Of course you're gonna give it a silly
Probably why I
name.
don't remember. It's like, what? You have an imaginary friend? Okay, whatever.
Okay, yeah, it's like she
More
she
crazy
pauses
shit
and...
that the sorcerer is spouting at you.
Yeah. Like, uh-huh.
Right.
Well, she fell in like
You got
hellfire
force
at the
germs
end
in
of
your
it.
blood? Okay.
Yeah, she definitely like kind
Yeah,
of
what's her metachlorian count?
she like shivers like really strongly, and her teeth chatter when she feels that chill, and kind of starts as she's walking through the bear. She's kind of like twitching her shoulders, like
Oh, this is
like
a constant
it's
chill
itchy.
she has?
Just as I was going through, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, it's constant.
Or is it? Oh, it's
Oh,
constant.
no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
okay. Yeah, so my teeth
And
are just chattering really
as-
loudly now, and I'm just
and
like rubbing
every
my
s-
arms.
Every step that you take towards the house, that itch grows worse.
Oh, no. Fuck, we
Oh.
shouldn't have come here. Forgot she was a stupid damn monster.
Not a monster. It's not my fault. Jeez, you blame Soul
It's
for
not
being
your
a
fault.
tiefling?
No, I'm not blaming you. I'm just mad that the circumstances are what they are.
Just mad at me for...
I
It's
myself
not a phase, Dad.
made an oversight, and that's why I'm mad.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't say anything about it, but she's like...
Do I notice?
her teeth are chattering, and she keeps twitching her shoulders.
Yeah, she looks uncomfortable. Like all of you guys immediately relaxed when you walked in because
Yeah,
it's like super. It's like warm in here and nice. Like you guys are feeling a little bit hot and like the winter
No, I
clothes
take off
that you
my
have on.
duster.
Yeah, Vinny like buckles down on her shit and like she looks like yeah, she doesn't look great.
You okay?
It's freezing in here.
I look at Soul.
I'm just kind of looking back.
You don't feel that?
It's a nice warm day in here.
It looks nice, but it's not.
It is.
I think I'm allergic to something.
Is it?
It might be due to your unique nature.
Yeah, is it her?
What? What do you mean? What
Oh,
nature?
shit.
I just kind of raised my eyebrow at her.
What? What?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna be able to hold it together? I just need a little bit of time, and we can get out of here.
I'd like to rest, but I don't know if I can do that here. And I like, if nothing weird happens, I try to summon my mage hand to like scratch my back for me.
Yeah, you scratch and it feels.
Okay.
I mean, you get relief while
Marginally
you're
better.
scratching,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's just like scratching any itch. It's just gonna make it worse.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Are we out in the open?
Yeah, you guys are just like standing out in the yard right now.
Okay. I mean, let's.
Is there
It's-
anywhere like a tree or something?
It's yeah, there's trees. There's like a big oak tree. That
Is there an elf like
Alright.
sitting up in the branches,
No, it's
What?
like
Why?
Oh my god.
sipping berry wine and crying?
What?
all right.
Is that what just elves do in your mind? Like,
Yes. No, that is literally what they do.
I had a character once that she's referencing, and we don't need to go into that right now.
Sorry.
well,
I'm
they
sorry.
sound
Well,
like a pansy.
Oh, he's a good boy.
You leave
Okay,
Sycamore
anyway.
low.
Oh, that. Wait.
Original.
what?
Oh, I know it's confusing. Carry on. This
Uh,
original sycamore, not this sycamore.
Anyways,
Sorry.
yeah, it's like the middle of the night. There's a tree, but there's nobody like around. All the lights are off.
I just want somewhere where we can park her for a minute.
You just
Okay.
want to go like sit her under a tree?
I mean, somewhere where she's not just blatantly out in the open for
Yeah.
any passerby to witness.
You can do that.
Okay.
We go and sit her down against the tree, like facing the house, not the road.
I immediately start rubbing my back on the tree
Yeah,
like
there
a
you go.
bear. It's not helping.
And Soul, as Cal is tending to Lavinia, nobody comes out to greet you like they did last time. But you do see,
It is nice.
yeah, you do see a small tabby cat come hop up on the railing of the porch, and just kind of watch you.
Is it our cat?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, Tabby, not.
What was I told the name of the being that changed my sword?
what?
Yes.
What?
The what now?
You guys never went back and watched that session.
No.
No.
Let's see. One moment. I will find it. Yes,
I
you
forgot.
were.
Name.
I'm sorry. Did you say being?
What?
What? Nothing.
Let's see.
Infernal or divine?
Probably not infernal. Because I'm having issues.
It was Jareth Falcon. I can send that to you
Jeremy!
because
No,
it's
it's Jareth.
spelled like
Jarethy.
it's a D&D name. So
Yeah. Classic. Ooh.
I'm gonna walk a little closer to the porch and stand like right at the edge of it
okay.
and just quietly mutter, just in case I would say, Jeff, we just need a place to stay for a few minutes. We were attacked in the middle of the night while I watch Cal and Benny do whatever it is they're doing.
Just scratching her back, like.
Yeah, shivering and
My
rubbing
boot.
my hands.
I'll feel her forehead. Does she have a fever?
She feels cold to the touch.
Oh no. I'll throw my.
Like
Well,
I'm loath to say corpse-like, but
She's already exhausted. She probably kind of looks like a corpse and probably feels like one a little bit.
Soul, in your mind, you hear the same voice that you heard before, the soft, high-pitched voice of woman. You have no idea of like what she could have looked like because you've never seen her. You only heard her voice, but just the way that she speaks has a certain elven quality. Any elves that are from their home country and not from the Sword Coast have this same distinct accent. And she says to you in your mind, rest, child, though the fallen will find no rest here.
Oh shit.
oh boy.
Do you know what she is?
She just said.
No, she just said the fallen. I was asking
okay.
for a little more specific.
Okay.
There's no answer.
Damn it.
Thank you. And I'll walk back to them.
Yeah. Yeah, you do so.
When I get to him, I'll let Vinny know that it's unlikely she'll be able to get any rest here. Wow.
Well, why? What did I do wrong?
Just look at
Yeah,
some.
Is anyone even here?
Personally, but it's more of the fallen race.
The
that wouldn't be able to do it.
oh.
Ones that tend to have fallen are usually either tricked by demons or make deals with them.
It's because you're shitty.
Not quite.
Look,
But
I just have like nightmares sometimes. I'm human, basically.
Well,
no.
I mean, at this point, provedly not.
Vinny, you get the feeling that it's not you that feels sick. It's the effect of this place on Topsy that is just having a bad reaction with your body. This feels like something not medical, but magical or maybe even divine.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so tired. I was hoping to be able to chill.
That
Well,
tower's not a
I am chilling.
Part of the manor, right?
I'm sorry, what is that?
Is it
Is
tower?
the tower that crumbling tower?
It's a couple blocks away. It's not a part of the
Crumbling
same
tower.
ground.
I thought you said it was over here too.
It is.
We like passed it.
Yeah, they ran past it on the way to Folkmere. It's like
Alright.
a
No,
couple
I just
blocks away, but-
misunderstood.
Yeah.
What crumbling tower? Where are we?
Did you not hear the description of like the crumbling tower that also had like the
A
barrier
around
that?
I was writing a letter.
Oh.
Yeah, when you guys were running over to Falconmere, the grounds that you were on now, you guys also passed another grounds that had a magical barrier around it that was keeping the weather out, but apparently not the cold. And on those grounds was a large crumbling tower with vines growing over it and shit like that. Yeah, you guys only saw it for a few moments as you were running past, but it was it stood out to you because the fact that it was blocking the snow made it kind of stand out starkly as you passed it.
Okay. And do you have a location for us now on the map?
You guys are, we'll say, yeah, you guys are up here on Anteos Lane, very close to the wall.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys ran north and a little bit east to get here. And then the tower itself is probably over here on the corner of Whalegond Way, I'd say.
Okay.
So a few blocks down. You can't see it from where you're at now, partially because of the distance and partially because of the blizzard.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you definitely saw it as you ran past.
Okay.
So,
Hmm.
where are we gonna go?
So we don't know jack about that tower? Like, does Soul know what that is?
Nothing
Any
beyond
of
the
us
fact
recognize?
that he saw it before in the other, near the other place where he went to Falconmere.
So it moved with the manor, is what you're saying.
Or the other way around. But yes, they moved together, as far as you know.
Oh.
Did I recognize the tower when I flew over it? Or was the snow in the way?
Yeah, you couldn't really see it because you had like a top-down view, and all you could really see was the snow hitting the top of the dome around the grounds. So it was just like a wall of white. You could kind of see the grounds under there and recognize that there was a magical barrier, but you didn't realize that it was the same crumbling tower until Cal and Vinny started talking about it. But now it kind of clicks in your mind.
What the fuck could be over there? I don't know.
I don't know, but it looks like it has a similar barrier to the manor.
Okay. I mean, you can go check it out if you want, but
Yeah.
I would rather stay here, at least for the time being.
You're the one that has the stone on you, so
Oh yeah,
you're the one who's gonna be
going.
looked
Yeah.
for.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I feel this is a good place for now.
Yes, but
I don't know about that.
Vinny won't be able to get rest here, so
Mm.
I might be able to dip down into the sewers, maybe.
no.
At least it'd be warm.
Do you have any other ideas of where we could go?
This is where we should be. Now, Vinny. Ugh.
It always comes back to Vinny.
I'm
I mean,
sorry.
if you want to take her over there,
What, to the tower?
well, I mean, what is? I mean, if that place doesn't, you can at least try it out. See, for you to at least get some sort of sleep or rest, or I don't know.
Okay.
Is there like an inside to this place? There's a banner, right? That we're basically in the front yard of.
Yeah, there's like a huge estate.
Is there like a guest house or something we can just, or at least, I don't know.
Yeah, there is like what looks like a little groundskeeper's cottage. You don't know if there's anybody in there though. All the lights are off.
But it'd be better to ask if we're gonna stay the night.
I plan on it.
No. Guys got me looking
Now-
through my module.
Let's see. I planned on at least staying here till tomorrow morning. The minimum. Now, we still have these 3 things we need to find. And what was what was the closest what was our best idea
We
for
did.
where? No, I could have swore we had like a general idea. Anyways,
You had the Stone of Galore said that the vault was generally southeast of Trollskull Manor, basically.
Okay.
Trollskull Alley.
southeast.
Much more south than east.
So along the sea ward, or along the possible castle ward, even dock ward.
What?
Possibly even.
Probably around
I'm
here.
just trying to think of areas. Yeah, like
Or one of these
East,
islands.
not west.
just. Oh. Boulder Cliff. Maybe even Trades Ward.
Maybe.
Shit.
Okay.
What do you suggest, Soul?
I don't know, but
You could. I mean, I don't. It is currently a blizzard at night.
yeah, we can't really go very far.
Now, if Vinny wants to go in the sewer, which is a bad idea.
Yes.
I've already been in the sewers last night, so I know it's down there now.
Is there a sewer nearby?
I can always find the sewer.
Well, I mean, considering the circumstance, the current, we might, if we stay here, we might not be here in the morning.
Oh,
I guess this
I
place
could-
moves. according to Soul.
I mean, I could send you a paper bird when I get back out.
Okay.
Um,
It just has to be for the night.
yeah, I mean, hmm. I don't know if I want to go down there alone.
That's fair.
There's been some changes.
Oh yeah, did she tell us about the whole regulations change to the
I
You
don't
know
sewers and
what?
recall.
everything?
I don't remember.
I don't recall either. I'll leave it
I
up to
don't
you,
know if
Jim.
she has.
Do you think she would have?
Mm, mm, I would say no.
Okay. Then no. Up until this point, she hasn't mentioned it.
Okay. Then I don't know what the problem is. Besides the fact she's scared.
Other than the fact we also don't know exactly who attacked us.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, obviously it was Zents.
So can you explain why the Zents went to our place of business and then to my house?
Isabella let them in. She's a Zent. You already
Did
knew that.
I did? I
Yeah.
assumed, but well, this is what
I thought
happened.
she was one of the good ones, though. I don't know.
Oh, geez.
DeVille spun a pretty story, but he got locked up, so I don't know. Istrid died.
She's dead.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Yeah, I feel a little bad about it, but at the same time, she didn't like me very much. And she just. Well, maybe she got what she deserved.
Probably. I hope we don't get what we deserve.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I know it's scary in the sewers now. Because things are a little different. But I can't really tell you why.
Is
But I
there
think
like an
I'll
inn
be
near
safe.
us?
Uh. Hmm.
Is there some place where we could just pay for her to sleep?
Yeah. If you go into the field ward, that's where most of like the traders who come into town stay, like just for the night. So prices are a little bit steep up in the field ward. But it would probably be kind of hard to find a room this late at night, honestly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Vinny also is gonna shoot that one down.
So, yeah,
I
it's possible.
think I'd rather go in the sewer. It's warm. I've never been. I don't know if I
Look,
probably haven't been up here before.
I'll put it nice and blunt for you, kid. I ain't going in the sewer.
If you have the stone, I actually don't want you to go
Yeah,
either.
that's why I'm not going in the sewer.
Yeah, but Soul would.
They're
Would you
gonna
go
know
in
as
there?
soon as we leave this little area. I'm assuming. I don't know much about magical barriers, but there's gonna be someone watching us.
Yes.
Yeah, there's
You have
always
to
someone
assume
watching
there's
us.
always someone, and who that person is, or they could be powerful, they could be not. I don't know. Now, it your organization, Vinny, whichever one, with what is like, which one do you care more about? Like who are you? Whose side are you on? You're on your own side, correct? I think that's
Um,
what she's told me before.
yeah, I'm. At least I want to be.
What do you mean you want to be?
It's complicated. Just I'm gonna go down the sewers. I don't have to go into an actual hideout. I could just, if I got Soul with me, I could just hold up somewhere.
Yeah, you
You
have to
know,
convince Soul to go with you.
just don't. If you see kobolds, don't kill them. I don't want any trouble. Just
Kobolds?
little. They take care of the. They clean the place up.
Eh?
You guys have never heard this before in your life. This sounds like some grade A sorcerer bullshit right here.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
what
No,
the
it's-
fuck are
looking
you
at
on
Soul.
about, bud?
I mean, you usually don't see them. Like they're really good. They're at their job.
Cal,
I
but-
you
know
live
what-
here your whole life. She sounds like a fucking crazy person right now.
She sounded like a crazy person the second I
I'm
fucking
just-
met her.
I'm just warning Soul. Just don't attack the kobolds. They work there.
Well, here's the
I'll
problem,
say-
kid, is
They're
even if
not
Soul goes with you
aligned.
down there, now I'm up here
I
by
need-
myself with the Stone of Galore.
Do you want me by myself down there?
All by myself.
I honestly don't care.
What?
Wow, that okay.
The mission here, we're onto something. If you need to go in the sewer by yourself, so be it.
Fine. I will.
We need to think about the mission here, kid.
I am. But I can't
about-
stay here. I'm gonna go crazy.
Okay, well then you got to make a sacrifice and go stay in the sewer. Now, if Soul wants to go with you, fine by me. I don't think it's a good idea.
Fine. I'll just go by myself. I have Sal. That's all I need. And I'm just gonna start stomping off.
All right,
Alright.
you going with her, Soul?
Is it a really good idea to let her go off in the sewers, though? I mean,
Before she gets out of earshot, Vinny,
What?
don't
did-
talk to anyone.
we did see that mind flare when we first entered that hideout.
Don't talk to anyone or anything.
Yeah, the mind flayer. Yeah, I'll be fine.
Yeah, just send us a bird when you wake up,
Okay.
or we'll send you. I don't know. I don't know how go through. Getting a bird to go through the sewers is
No,
probably a hard task.
That doesn't work. Don't do it. I'll send you a message. I'll call you. You don't call me, okay?
Okay, don't.
I know how
Yep.
this works.
All right, I believe you.
So yeah, Vinny, you
Yeah.
you stomp off into the night, and immediately feel warmer and more comfortable as you step out into the blizzard.
Yeah, which is weird.
And yeah, you haven't spent too much on like this side of the wall on this side of town. Most
Yeah,
of the time that you've spent
definitely
in
not.
this area, it's been on the other side of the wall in the field ward. But you do know that there is a sewer grate close to this guard tower over here. And so you make your way along and slip into the sewers, as you do.
Yeah.
She slithers into a sewer grate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if I need my I don't know how hard it'd be to open up the sewer grate,
Oh, that's a good point.
but
Yeah, you
but I do have
She has a crowbar.
yeah, I won't make
Yeah.
you do any rolls with the
That's all she
crowbar.
needs.
Yeah, with the crowbar.
yeah, I do have a crowbar and a
your-
hammer and
She
Yeah.
hammers
I
the
could-
the grate closed more.
Actually, I'll say this: you can get the grate open, but make me a stealth check because there are guards in that tower above you.
oh,
Oh, great.
god damn it. Oh no. Okay,
Very
stealth.
quick.
I'm good at stealth. When I roll high, okay.
Rolls 3.
10 plus. Okay, so 14.
Hopefully they're.
It's a
Blizzard
blizzard.
fire.
They come on now.
Yeah, true.
How even with their height because
Well,
it's a tower. Come on.
That was a natural 20.
God,
Ah,
So, I'm gonna need
Fuck.
you.
oh,
because natural 20s are not auto successes on skill checks.
It's still like really good though.
Yes, it's still really good. I'll give
yeah.
you an acrobatics check to try to slip into the sewer before someone can like look down and try to see you through the snow.
Okay.
So this will be acrobatics contested by their perception.
Acrobatics. All
I'm
right.
gonna be right back. My food just got here.
No problem,
Go ahead,
bud.
man.
12, 13. I got 14.
Well, you rolled a natural one, so
Okay.
yeah.
So they definitely heard the noise, but I
Yeah.
managed to slip
It's just
in.
like shitty video game guards. Like, who's there? Must have been when.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he hears something and looks down and just can't see jack shit through the blizzard and just can't be bothered. And
Yeah,
just
fuck it.
assumes that it was just something that the wind carried.
Kobolds.
And yeah, goes
Yeah.
goes back to his duties looking out over the much more rambunctious field ward. Yeah. You slip down into the sewers.
Yep.
Unnoticed.
Yeah. I slipped down in there, and I'm not like. I don't know if I trust trying to find a hideout. I think I'm just gonna find a dark corner somewhere, and hope no one bothers me, and just curl up and.
Yeah. You.
I can. Can I have Sal kind of watching over me?
Yeah.
I can't remember if familiars can like guard. They can, right?
Yeah, you can tell him to just
mean-
wake you up if anything approaches.
Okay, yeah, I will do that.
And yeah, it doesn't take long. You're exhausted and you just
Yeah.
fall asleep in some secluded cold actually not cold, it's like warm and stuffy down here. It's pretty
Yeah,
gross.
I mean it doesn't
but-
smell good. It's gross, but
it's actually pretty decent protection from the environment. So yeah. That's what you do. Cal, Vinny just stormed away and Soul went to get his food.
yeah, so I was like, I ordered pizza.
What? Just flies off. Goes back with a fucking bag full of fucking
Oh man.
some
I mean,
burritos.
it's been an hour
See,
been out
you
for
should've-
delivery, so
Yeah.
you should have went like in the sewer, because then we could have ordered pizza like the
Fucking
the
Ninja
turtles,
Turtle
man.
style.
Yeah, dude. Fucking. What is it?
That's fucking amazing.
Wise man says forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza.
Oh man, that's fantastic. Those movies are so good.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen the new ones, but I like
Oh,
the old
man.
ones from my
The
childhood.
old ones
Yeah,
are great.
the old ones are really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, Sal, Cole, what are you doing?
so
Sal and Cole.
Yeah,
Cal, you mean Cal and Soul?
no, brother.
alright.
Just like two other characters are there, like
Oh, man.
like Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man, like what?
That reminds me of like a campaign starter idea that I stole from a book that I want to do at some point.
Oh God.
Oh god.
We
So
look
we're
at the
staying
other
here
Rick
for
and
the
Morty.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shit, I almost said Sal and Cole again.
Oh, gee, Cal.
Cal and Soul, you guys are standing under a wise old oak tree on the grounds of Folkmere. What are you doing?
Can we? Is there someone we can like go get? Is there like a bedroll? I've never. Look, I don't know much about your whole thing you got going on, but is there like a place we can at least put our head down
Door.
as I'm talking?
Yeah.
I follow him.
Yeah, as you guys approach the house,
Is there a cat? Is that cat still there?
the cat that was up on the railing hops down and waits for you guys at the top of the stairs. And when you guys start climbing, it turns around and walks towards the door. And when it does, the door swings open. And and the cat leads you into the foyer and through a like beautiful sitting room up to a staircase and leads you up to a hallway off the landing on the first floor. And along that hallway are just a row of bedrooms. And it leads you to the one closest to the landing on the left. And the door opens up and swings open in front of the cat as it walks in. And the cat hops up on the foot of the bed on the left wall. There's another one on the right, each one with a chest at the foot and a nightstand on the side facing the middle of the room, like fucking dorm room style.
Yeah.
And it hops up on the bed on the left-hand side of the room and curls up and just starts looking at Soul.
Is there a window?
Yes, there's one window.
Is it point? It points outward towards the street.
Towards the grounds. Yeah.
Yeah, towards where we were just standing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys are on the like first floor, like the one above the ground floor.
Yeah.
It's a 4-floor house, so.
The second story.
Yeah.
Okay. So, just Do I have my barking box anymore?
Yeah. It should. You know.
I gave
Can't
Soul
leave it at his house. I thought it was set up to.
I gave Soul.
Oh, I think it's still at the Steam and Steel.
I gave you both of them, Soul, or I think I just gave you one of them.
I think it was just the bark box for the workshop.
Okay, I have a. Hold on, I have a musical box though. It's basically a shittier
he's going
version of
through
it.
his stuff. I'm gonna walk up to the cat and say, "Thank you for letting us stay here, Illinois."
Yeah.
The cat just
No, I have the
stares at
barking
you.
box. Well, I think I gave you the music box.
I scratch it behind the ear.
It purrs.
And then sit on the bed.
Yeah.
I also pet the cat.
Yeah, it is adequately cat-like.
So it only purrs after we scratch it.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's uninterested.
Yes.
I know I gave Soul one of the items that is basically a little alarm. I don't remember. I have a barking box in my inventory.
Okay.
I don't have the other thing.
Well, then I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say you have barking box.
Okay. Use the action on current.
Oh.
It's warm enough in here that I'm contemplating turning on the AC, but I also don't want to like make a shit ton of noise in the mic.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty warm with my door closed. Ugh.
So is there is there a little window seal?
Yeah.
Okay. I put the barking box on the window seal.
Okay.
And now the box says it's active for 8 hours after I crank it, takes an action. 6 inches. I said, while activated, the box barks whenever it detects vibrations within 15 feet of it, as long as the box and the source of the vibrations are in contact with the same ground or substance. Does that mean that any vibrations in the room will set this thing off, or just if someone touches the windowsill?
I'll say just like the window and the windowsill.
Okay, that's what I want.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a small dog's bark.
Okay.
Goes off, scares the cat.
Yeah.
I don't want it to go off when we just roll over in our.
No, the cat's gonna jump onto the windowsill and set it off.
Hey, that's up to Mr. DM.
You set up the barking box, and turn back to your chest of goodies to start putting it away so that you can get ready for bed. And a moment later, you hear a small dog start barking and a small crash, and turn around to see your barking box on the floor and the cat on the windowsill.
I quickly pick up the barking box and turn it off before anyone notices.
Yeah, you do so.
I stare at the cat.
The cat stares back.
I just throw my hand up and softly. Why?
Cats are assholes, man.
I have cats.
You should have let.
That's literally
Vinny
what I
have
do
it.
every time my cats knock something off. I just look at them and go, "Why?"
You should have given Vinny the barking box because she's in the fucking sewers.
I forgot.
But no, just just let her be by herself. This sad little girl, just alone.
Listen here, kid. You chose to come
I-
along with us. All right.
Well,
You're gonna sleep in that sewer, and you're gonna fucking like it.
yeah, because it's warm,
Mhm.
and I don't have like an allergic reaction, or like a magical
You have a magic allergy.
demonic. Yeah.
Hmm. All right. Well, I'll just go to sleep, holding the shulker box
Okay.
very tightly.
Yeah. You guys.
I will take one of my pistols out and put it under my pillow.
Okay. Yeah. Cal and Soul, you guys have a pleasant, unmolested rest of your night. Vinny, I'm gonna need you to roll a d12.
A what?
A d12.
A D12. Oh boy.
Excuse me.
Do I have one? All right.
We probably should take watch, Soul.
That's all right.
late
Five. Five.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I was.
We have the cat.
Yeah.
That will work.
Oh. Okay.
Vinny, at some indeterminate time after you fall asleep, you start to feel pecking on like the side of your neck.
Hey, get up! It's fucking me, Soul. Sal.
And normally that little movement is not enough to wake you up, but it's sharp and like could draw blood if you don't like move.
Yeah.
And so you kind of startle awake a little bit. And as you like jump up and kind of clutch your jacket that you were using as a blanket, up over you,
Yeah.
you see another figure in the tunnel freeze in place. And you just kind of freeze in place and stare at it as you're staring down a small winged kobold holding, in much the same way that you're holding your duster, kind of a dirty, patched, like, wool blanket. And he's just kind of staring at you, waiting to see what you do.
Hey!
Yeah.
I don't think you hear me. I don't think you can hear me.
Yeah. I'm going to. Oh shit. Do I have? Yeah, I have my component pouch. Yeah. I will. No, I don't think I'd think to do that. I'm just gonna call out to him. And I just say, "Hey, friendly."
Yeah,
But in common, I don't.
He flips you off.
Yeah, no. He flinches when you do that, and then you see his eyes flicker over to your familiar, and then flick back to you.
He wants lunch.
And then he tosses the blanket up in front of him, and you hear him say something in Draconic, and then you hear the pitter-patter of footsteps as
Shit!
a
40 kobolds.
no. As a sort of spectral image of his draconic hand clutches the top of the blanket and floats it over to you and drops it over you. And when the blanket finally drops and covers you, the kobold's nowhere to be seen.
Oh.
Such a nice guy.
Okay.
So
I
you just
just-
had like a giant draconic hand thing?
It was like a mage hand.
His mage hand.
But it was like a dragony mage hand.
Wait, what was the pitter
It like a
patter?
kobold hand. It was the like his claws hitting the stones as he ran away.
Okay.
They're kind of wet because he was running through poop.
Yeah.
Ew.
Well,
I mean, it's a sewer.
I can clean myself up, you know. Okay. Yeah, just
Does this blanket just smell like lizard?
I mean, nothing smells good down here. I mean, I could use
You can't really tell what it
prestidigitation.
smells like through the stink.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah. I just kind of a little more awake now because it kind of spooked me a bit. I will use prestidigitation to like make the blanket smell like Febreze, like just fresh linen scent. At least until I fall back asleep and yeah, the stench returns.
Okay. Yeah, you do so. And the rest of the night passes uneventfully. And you all wake up a long rest later. You
Oh my
finally
god.
you finally
Fucking
get to
finally.
rest.
It's been months since I've slept. That's
Oh,
been
man.
a day. So I'm not exhausted anymore?
Right.
No more exhaustion. Get rid of that.
Taking a long rest.
I have spells. I don't. Okay, spell slot. I got slots back. I got sorcery points.
I just pushed the long rest option on D&D Beyond.
Oh, well, that would have. Okay, I'll remember to just do that next
The
time.
thing up at the top next to hit
Whoops.
points that says long rest and short rest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well,
You did it.
I'll just hit long rest anyway.
Congratulations.
I'm pretty.
Okay, well, yay.
You did
Cool.
it.
I wake up and I was gonna say one more thing I mentioned to Soul before we went to sleep. Is that I have I tell him about the possibility that I have some backup along the maybe there may be a situation in which there are people that are allied with me and they may not know who you are. And I tell him about the call out that I gave to you earlier, Micah. Just basically, if at all you need to test whether or not, or test someone's allegiance, call out click, and if they respond with bang, then you can trust them, or at least for now. Make sense? Okay, glad we're all on the same page.
Yeah, no, I got it. I thought you were
Anyways,
talking to Jake.
I was.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I thought
Um,
you were talking Micah.
I'm talking to Soul.
Alright.
Mike already knows about that.
Yeah. I got you.
Do I
And
wake
then-
up like what time would I wake up? Like
Well, knowing
I
Vinny's
sleep
sleep
in?
schedule.
Yeah.
Well, I look out the window as soon as I wake up.
Are we in a different part of the city?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Also, I wanted to see if I saw any people outside besides just city goers.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, that's right, Blizzard. Yeah, okay.
man, this thing's just going.
Yeah, man, it was rolling into town. Uh-oh.
Winter has come.
Well, let's see if I roll a 1. Okay, well, I failed. It was a 2 plus my perception.
It's snowing pretty good out there, bud.
Yeah, it's a blizzard. You guys seen
Like,
this blizzard?
There's no one like on the grounds, but outside of the grounds, you can't really see anything past like the wall of snow outside the force field.
Okay.
I know whenever I do actually wake up, I will send I mean I assume I could get back out of the sewers.
Yes.
You don't.
You you pop up in the same spot that you did last time.
Okay. Yeah.
Or the same spot that you went in at, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how close was it? Like, I'm gonna try to go back. Like, I know I said I would send them a message, but just in case, I tried to see if I can find my way back to that barrier place.
Okay.
If I could navigate, just to see if it's where I left it
Yeah, I mean,
before I waste a
you
paper bird.
you have a pretty good sense of direction within the city. It's
Yeah.
kind of your forte. And yeah, you make your way back there, and the manor is still there, although you don't see Sol and Cal where you left them.
Yeah. Well, there is a house, so I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. So I like seeing that. I pause in front of like the barrier. I don't walk into it yet, and um, I guess I'll wait for that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a deep breath and walk through that fucking barrier.
Okay. Cal and Sol, what have you guys been doing for the previous hour before Vinny woke up and showed up?
Eating breakfast.
Well, I guess we do have rations now that I think about it. I was gonna say I didn't leave the room. I've just been watching out front the entire time.
Well,
I walked to the foyer.
Yeah. So you woke up to the sounds of the cat scratching at the door. And so you went over to let it out, and it walked out like a few steps and then just kind of turned around and looked at you.
I follow it.
Yeah, it follows you through an empty mansion, a pristinely clean empty mansion, into a small dining hall with a long table set with like fucking 20 chairs around it, and and the table is set for a feast. Like there is,
oh my god,
yeah, there is pretty much any food you can think of is piled up onto this table. Like literally any food you can think of, you find on the table. It's like
does it look like the food was there before I thought of it, or I found it after thinking about it?
The table is so like cluttered with dishes, it's hard to tell. But it is kind of peculiar.
Some Harry Potter shit.
Yeah, it really is.
Is anybody in the room?
No, you and Cal are the only humanoids that you have seen so far.
Good.
You don't know where everybody else is.
Good.
I'll choose a seat at random and start eating then.
Yeah, the food's delicious. And there's a lot of it. Cal Sol got up, let the cat out, and then just fucking left. He didn't say anything. You don't know where he went.
Okay.
After I finish eating, I'll bring like a plate back up to the room for him.
As soon as you walk out of the dining hall, the food vanishes off the plate.
Oh.
I look extremely disappointed at them.
Is the plate empty now?
Yes, it's a very nice plate.
He just has a plate.
It is empty and
dude,
pristinely
stash
clean.
that plate, dude.
Yeah.
We might need to sell that.
Come back.
No.
I kind of put the plate back on the table and then go back to the room.
Yeah, you still feel full, but yeah, the food didn't come with you.
So Sol walks in.
Yeah, smelling of turkey.
Did you get food or something?
Yep. There was a lot. You should have come.
I turn around and just eat like a piece of hardtack in my bag.
like like in the enemy.
Oh man. Yeah. You guys, you do that.
I eat part of a day ration and
Yeah.
still staring out the window.
Soul, I assume that you're gonna do your morning exercises now that
Yeah.
you're. Yeah. All right. About. Well, an hour after you guys woke up, however long into your workout that is. Vinny said that you just like walked onto the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah. Soul, you immediately feel, or not immediately, but you suddenly feel the hairs on the back of your neck stand up, and you instinctively look out the window, and you see Vinny kind of sheepishly and
walk on the ground to this monster hunter's fucking place.
yeah. You see Vinny sort of sheepishly walking up the path, pulling her coat in tight around her, looking just as uncomfortable as she did last night, but less tired at least.
Did Cal see this since he was looking out the window?
I mean,
Yeah, if you were looking out the window, Cal, then you would have seen
I never
her walk.
stopped.
Yeah. Eventually, you see Vinny walk out of the curtain of snow onto the ground.
I pack all my stuff up, and motion for Soul to. We're gonna go meet her.
All right.
Get your shit ready. Assume she just stands there for a minute.
And
Yeah, I don't go inside or anything.
I don't know if it will.
She's scratching her back on a tree
Yeah,
still.
I was scratching my back on the tree. Yeah, I'm like, God, found the tree again.
I have no idea if it will be relevant, but Soul, for the next 24 hours, you have advantage on Constitution checks and saves.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Tight.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We go out and meet her.
Mm-hmm.
What's up,
Yeah.
kid?
Vinny,
You
it's
hungry?
freezing in here.
Starving.
I give her one of
Cold.
I give her a day ration, I guess. Got some hardtack.
No. I'd rather eat Sal's crickets.
Ew.
They're not that bad.
I look back at Soul.
Just raise an eyebrow at her.
Well, I survived the sewers. So,
All right. I go to the edge of the what you call it,
Barrier.
the barrier, and I look out of it.
Yeah. You see Snow Globe Suburbia.
Ugh. Oh, excuse me, making me work for it. Okay.
we gonna
There-
try to find the vault?
I guess let's go.
Okay.
I guess I should have attuned to the stone again.
I could attune to it.
That's not a good idea.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, doesn't it cause you like headaches and stuff? We could all take turns. I'll take the next turn.
I don't think that's a good idea. You already seem to be having trouble enough as it is being what you are.
But no, just once I get out of this place, I'll be fine. I don't mind a little headache. Come on, Cal. You can trust me.
No. I mean, I trust you, but this is just setting off every bad idea in the book. I don't know. We don't even know what you are, and we don't even know what this is. Since I don't want to connect to uh whatever
Oh, come
these are
on.
together.
I have a question for it too.
Well, I
Just
can
let
ask it
me.
for you.
Mm, come
What's the
on, just let me
question?
see it. Just let me see it.
Well, yeah, okay. I open up the thing and
There it
there it
is.
is.
Little potato with its little eyeballs.
I'm now holding it.
Yeah. Vinny like reaches out her hand to touch it.
I
Come
pull it
on.
away. No,
What?
no. What? What? I'm sorry. What
I'll be
question did you?
right. I will be right with you. Like, just we can start heading. What was the southeast? We'll start heading that way. We get a cart, right? It's cold outside. Well,
Oh, when
yeah.
it's cold outside.
I mean, it's colder in here, but
Hold on. Random properties. The stone galore is the following properties determined by rolling on the tables of artifacts. Chapter
just
7.
let me
One
see.
minor beneficial property, one
That
minor.
is the stuff that I sent you last time about like you getting sick and shit.
Mhm.
That was those properties. I determined that there's some information on there that like shouldn't necessarily be on there, but still.
I'm not really. Yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the
Yeah.
whole
So
area.
while attuned to it, you have resistance against psychic damage, and you are physically ill and have disadvantage on any ability check or saving throw that uses strength or constitution. While attuned to it.
Okay.
Just let me like hang out with it for a couple hours.
No,
What I'm
no,
talking
Vinny,
on.
it's a
bro.
bad idea. You give me one good reason.
Because I have a question, and I think it's better if I keep it to myself. Just for now.
That's not the deal here,
Then
kid.
I could figure out,
Hey,
if you need to know.
no,
Come on, Cal.
Fucking
You'll be
humans,
no.
am I right?
I'll be right here with you and Soul. What can I do? Nothing. You can easily
No.
take me out. I'll be like all sick and shit.
Lavinia,
It's fine.
no.
You act like my dad sometimes, and I never even knew him.
I don't care. I'm very angry looking now. More so than usual.
Well,
Fine.
on that note, I think we're gonna take a bathroom break.
Yeah.
What a wonderful stopping point,
Uh-huh.
or pausing point, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Okay.
Me too.
Mhm.
Yeah, me too.
I'm back. And I'm all alone. There we go. That one goes out to you, Jake, my sweet special boy. Yes.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I guess I can ask you a question. It
Oh boy.
doesn't, I don't need everyone here, just,
I think we're the only ones here, so ask away.
okay. Yeah. I mean, Cal didn't, tell us everything about how the stone works, right? So we don't know that it has to be, like, didn't it have to be, information taken from, history? So you can't just ask a question about anything and it doesn't know everything,
The
right?
stone has to
Right.
know.
Yeah.
It has
But
to have been something that it or one of its ancestors experienced in their lifetimes.
Okay.
It or one of the people that was in possession of.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. All right then.
Well, while they had it with them. Like, it had to be present the whole time.
Okay. Hmm.
The thing is, though, is that it has all the collective memories of its entire lifespan and all of its ancestors' lifespans. So it's seen a lot of shit. But
Seen literally everything.
it's not
Well,
omniscient.
most everything.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
everything, as far as everything it was present for over a ridiculous amount of time.
Literally
Yeah.
all of time.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back.
The aboliths
Welcome back.
existed before time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, all right. So, Vinny's little possible question could actually lead somewhere or not, but it's something she's curious about. Okay. Whew. All right. Oh, I have a kitty.
I also have a kitty.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let me let my cat out.
Who
Wait,
let the
where'd
cats out?
Toady, where did you go?
Woof.
Hello? Toady? Oh, you're in the closet. I see. Oh,
We all been there.
get out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So who's attuned to that stone?
Me.
Cal
I'll do
won't
it.
let me. Dad won't let me do what I want.
I'm not your fucking
There.
father.
Soul said he'd do it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I don't know what you are. I don't even think you know what you are. And I don't need Mr. Topsy getting weird with our stone.
I mean, I feel like it's probably safe from him, right?
What?
I didn't really think about that. Okay,
That's
fine.
the whole reason why I haven't been letting you. Yeah. I trust you enough not to stab me in the back, but I don't trust you enough to make smart decisions.
Wow. I mean, because of me, we're doing all this in the first place.
Yep. You can say
Exactly.
that again. You're the reason
I
I'm
mean-
being hunted by the entire city then, eh?
Okay, fine. Being hunted sucks. I admit it. But, I mean, if we accomplish this thing, we'll be so rich. We'll be, like, famous. You get to, like, you
Oh.
know, buy all the weird wand things you want. Right? Or whatever you get up to. Look,
You
anyway,
don't
just-
understand. It's starting to become clear that you really don't understand why I'm in this. Well, I'll hand the stone to Soul. And I
Alright.
said, if you wanted to have him ask a question, be my guest.
Okay.
But I don't need you atoning to this.
I'll
Fine.
start attuning to the stone.
I guess we could start walking out in this while we're doing it.
I mean, can he attune while he's on the move?
Probably be safer to attune while we're still on the grounds anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, I
It's
guess-
only an hour. You'll live.
I mean, I
You
really
can
don't
always-
want anything to happen to you guys, so maybe I should tell you a little bit of stuff, huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean? A little bit of stuff.
So, my question, I want to find out about the Xanathar. Because
Why?
there's a new one now. And stuff's a lot different.
Do I know
And
what the Xanathar is? Like,
the leader of the Xanathar Guild. I just heard he was crazy, and I knew he was going to have me executed. That was a while back. Don't worry, I'm fine. And, well, relatively speaking.
I'm staring at her with a blank expression.
Uh, so, whoever the old Xanathar is, there's a new one now. And I'm scared I think I know who it might be. And that's really bad if that's the case. I don't even know if my... Do you think my brain's safe here? I mean, I'm not comfortable, but that's Topsy stuff, not Xanathar stuff.
What?
those eyeballs that like I decorated with?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think they were spying on us. I didn't know, okay? I had no idea until like, later, and then I was too scared to do anything because uh my contact kind of he's spooky, okay? It's whatever, I don't know. But I don't think he needs them anymore. She probably sounds like a crazy person. She's trying,
I
but
understood what you said.
yeah.
Like, the words that you spoke were English.
No, I understood what you said.
Yeah.
So you're telling me
I'm even scared to tell you this right now. I don't know if like my brain is like safe, like
okay? So
like my mind.
basically you put a bunch of
Uh,
scrying eyes in our
I don't know that,
manor.
but I guess. Well, 3 of them, right? I had the 4th one on me, but I got rid of it outside the Steam and Steel. It's outside. It's outside Steam and Steel right now. In the snow, so can't probably like see anything. But like I said, I don't think he needs them.
Who?
My
Oh, this is
contact for the.
wonderful.
Who's your,
For the
who? And he is
I mean, I don't even know if it's a he.
what?
No,
It's
And
not.
they
What
are.
are
Certainly not
they?
he.
They're what?
Oh
Wait, what do you
gosh,
mean
so
not human? They're an elf or
I wish. No.
who? What are they?
Um. I. Please, okay, don't be mad.
Oh, we're far past that.
It's like she's been like kind of fidgety the whole time because she's like all super uncomfortable and. Remember that tentacle face thing like in the sewers a long time back?
Do I know
like,
what a mind flayer is?
Yeah,
Does Cal knows what a mind flayer, like the general consensus?
Soul gave you a
I mean-
basic rundown when you guys, after like you guys saw it
Yeah.
in the
Okay.
sewers.
Okay. Cool.
So yeah, the mind flayer, yeah. So his name is Nihilor.
And what's your favorite dinner food?
So, even after all this, you still wanted to connect with the stone?
I wanted to ask. I have a hunch that Nihilor is the new Xanathar.
I feel like Vinny only operates on hunches. Like, she never stops to fully form a thought.
Yeah.
Soul?
have I finished the tuning at this point?
No, I don't think so. We've been talking for like a couple
He's
minutes.
like
Yeah.
fucking meditating, dude, and
So-
like.
Soul, you sit down with the Stone of Galore. And you.
I was actually going to motion for him to follow me.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going?
I don't. I walked off.
In which direction? Off the
Yeah,
property?
Yeah, off the property.
Okay. I mean, I didn't feel like
Mhm.
I didn't want to say this stuff outside of the barrier, just in case he could get in. So I think he can get in my head.
I'm still walking away.
I mean,
Cal.
I'm now ignoring her.
Like, it's really hard for me to even say this stuff. I could.
kind of wait for Vinny to start following Cal before I follow.
Okay.
Look, I didn't have a choice. He was gonna kill me.
Are
Cal.
Are you
And I'll
following?
finally start following him.
I'm walking down Antios Lane now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. I'm following him out.
Yeah. Vinny, again, you feel noticeably warmer and more comfortable when you pass through the barrier back out into the blizzard. Soul, you strangely don't feel any colder at all when you pass through the barrier.
Oh,
You still feel as warm as you did when you were in there. Cal, you still feel the same. Like you walk out into the blizzard and it feels
it's
like
a
a blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am like super nervous though because I finally spilled the beans. I spilled the tea about like stuff I've been hiding for like forever. Cal's mad at me.
I've walked off now. I've stormed off.
Okay. Where I assume the party is following you. So
Yeah.
I guess they are. I don't really want them. I don't really want Vinny to follow me, but if she does,
I'm gonna try to catch up to him and like. Cal, I'm sorry. Like,
you're sorry.
you're the only person I trust, like in this whole shit city. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you everything.
Vinny, I want you to understand that your whole decision of not telling us anything, not telling me these things, and going about your ways by yourself, and have clearly are the entire reason we're in this debacle now. I'm currently suppressing the urge to harm you. I don't know what to think.
I'm sorry, I was scared. He's
Sorry.
terrifying.
Doesn't get us back. Or it doesn't get us anywhere.
Look, I thought joining the Zents, they said they'd protect me,
You
but
thought.
I've barely been involved at all.
Okay,
And they just
there's our main problem. You thinking. It clearly doesn't fucking work. Nothing good has come from anything you've done so far. Nothing.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. She's like starting
Well, I'm gonna
to, like,
need
tear
you.
up.
I'm gonna need you to start trying less and following the lead in which me and Soul set. Okay, I need you to be crystal clear. Okay, if you don't want me to abandon you here on the street, I need you to be crystal clear with me from now on. Okay, because I don't really got much to hide from you either. Okay, I got a little guild that gives me some supplies for this. I pull out my gun and I show her. Okay,
shoot her in the face.
I've been making them. I've been making them stuff. We have an agreement. Okay.
Do you think they could protect me too?
I honestly don't know. I don't even know if I can protect you at this point. Okay. I don't even think you're able to protect yourself. I generally at this point, Lavinia, I believe you are more of a hindrance than a help. I'm having trouble finding a reason to continue on with you. The whole situation here has been nothing but dog shit. And as much fun as we've had, and the last we've had, it's all boiling down to just stupid shit that could have been easily avoided. Just commonsensical errors that happened along the way that it seems that you were responsible for. Now, if you're going to continue on this quest, I need you to be, like I said, crystal clear. Follow the directions. No more bullshit. No more lying. No more hiding. We got to be clear. Okay, the only way we can help each other now is that's what's going on. No more lies or anything like that. If there's anything else you want to tell me, now would be the time.
Uh, no, I guess that's it.
Okay. Do you agree to the terms I just laid out for you?
Yeah, no more lies.
I
Okay.
now
Good.
pronounce you man and wife.
No. Because Vinny. Hold on. Because Vinny. And I'll take a step closer to her, and I grab the scruff of her collar.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, you got to reach up for that now. You're a shorty.
I do.
Okay.
And I yank her. I yank her down towards me. And I
Yeah.
say, if I find out that you do any more bullshit like this, you're gonna have one more enemy in this city. And I let go of her collar and I walk off.
Okay. Yeah, she's definitely cowed.
Cowed by the cow.
Yeah. Like,
but
feeling much like being scolded by her dad, definitely.
I was just walking off towards the. Where's that? Is the other tower? That other. It's over here, like generally right here, right?
Here, if you give me control of this.
Yeah.
It is right in this corner.
Okay, that's why I was walking.
Yeah. Like right on the corner.
Okay.
You
I
guys
just wanted to check it out.
Yeah, you guys came running up Sashtar Street and rounded the bend around it before going up Antios Lane to get to Folkmere.
Okay.
So yeah.
I also look back for Soul to see if he's following us.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Still attuning to the dome.
Yeah, we'll wait once we get over to this area. Once we see what's going on, we'll get you fully attuned and everything.
Have you already started trying to attune to it, Soul?
I was gonna start in the.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
Ooh. Thanks.
What do you? Oh, it's Constitution is what he's got stuff
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
See, I'm
Oh,
good
dear.
at charisma.
Oh,
Should have
no.
let me do it.
Oh dear. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
but you're not trying to wrestle control of the stone away from Cal.
Yeah.
7.
Uh-oh. I know what that
yeah.
thing does. I'm scared now. Fuck.
You
Oh no. Does he fucking...
you shit your pants.
You soil yourself.
You there we go.
Oh, no,
you
I don't
take
like that there's 2 dice.
you take 7 psychic damage.
Oh.
Ow. And
That's a
you are like you know, the force of just this psychic presence in your mind, this blinding pain in your head all of a sudden.
just fucking swanton bombs
Yeah,
you off the top of
it takes you back a step and down to one of your knees, and you drop one of the stones into the snow, or you drop the stone into the snow. And it's just a flash of pain, and then it's over, but you still feel drained as if you just took an attack. And yeah, you are you have now failed to attune to the stone.
Oh boy.
I'll pick it back up.
Yeah. And I'll save you from any further damage by just letting you know that you can only try to attune once per day.
Oh no.
Oh man, Soul, you okay?
So he catches up and he looks like he just got socked in the head.
Yeah, like he looks a little bit dazed, like he just took a good ringer.
Not working out so well.
No. I just kind of shake my head and hold it out to Cal.
I take the stone.
Well-
Well, I don't try to attune to it yet. As soon as he caught up to us, I sort of just stashed it away and I turned around to this.
Okay.
Whatever we're in front of. place.
Yeah. Let me turn to the right spot. Let's see here. I believe it's page 197, maybe? No. 149. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a turret off of a keep, basically. That's just kind of
It's a
been
machine gun turret.
yeah, that's been just stuck in the middle of this property, and now that you're like up close to it in the daylight, you can see that the force field around it is somewhat visible. It's a very faint blue color, like almost like a liquid oxygen color. And it shimmers, and there's like wisps of bluish energy that's coming off of it occasionally. But yeah, there's very much some sort of field of magical energy around this property that looks very out of place next to the buildings around it, the nice houses and whatnot that surround it here in the North Ward.
Huh. It's just this big old turret, and that's about it?
Yeah, the top of it's like the roof of like the conical roof at the very top is caved in, and it's crumbling, and there's like vines growing up it, and it looks dilapidated and overgrown, but whatever magical barrier around it is still very much intact.
Does anyone know what this is? Soul?
Looks like a turret.
Thank you, Soul.
Cal and Vinny, make me history checks.
Oh.
Who and Vinny?
You and Vinny.
Okay.
Natural 20.
History. Okay, well she's gonna know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like a 14 or something.
21.
Yeah. Vinny, you didn't recognize it immediately at night because you were just kind of running past it, but now that you have a better look at it in the day, you've seen this tower before, but not here. You
What?
saw it down in the, let's see, down in the Trades Ward. And the only thing that you know about it is that when you asked Anna, is that her name?
My bard friend from
Yeah.
the guild? Yeah.
You asked her about it one time when you guys were passing by because you'd been through that part of town plenty of times before and you'd never seen that tower before. And she just kind of took one glance at it and said, it's Colot Towers. And then just didn't really elaborate on very much because you guys were, like, doing something. And it was just another one of the numbers of incessant questions that Vinny likes to spew to her bard friend. Because Anna knows everything because she's a bard.
She is a bard.
So yeah,
Kind of weird.
you know, all you know about it is that it's called Colette Towers, and you've seen it once before in the Field Ward, and it was just kind of a weird anomaly. But you guys were like busy going to buy some spice or something, and you had other more pressing things on your mind than some weird tower that popped up. Because I mean, you live in a magic universe, so that's not the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
Oh, Magic Tower, cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it was weird enough to like stop and
there
ask
is
about it.
giant fucking colossus-sized robot golems in the city. So
Yeah. Compared
Yeah,
to the
and then I probably
Godcatcher,
ended
this is nothing.
yeah,
Yeah. I probably ended up getting too high and forgot all about it anyway. Until now. Like,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Yeah, I just, if they were curious, I'd let them know.
So what's it
the
called
name
again?
of it.
Colat Towers,
Colat Towers. Let me write that.
Colette Towers.
which is kind of strange because there's only one tower, but yeah, it's called Colat Towers.
The other one probably fell down.
I mean, it moves. Maybe that's why. It's just
I step in the barrier.
You walk into an invisible field of magical force and
Oh, no.
bounce off of
doesn't
it.
let- God damn it. I thought I could go in there and attune to the stone. I knock.
When you bounce off of the field, Vinny and Soul make me perception checks with disadvantage because it's Blizzard.
oh,
Oh no.
I rolled a 16, 17. Rolled pretty good.
Okay.
2.
Okay. Vinny,
Still reeling from
you
that hit.
like as you
Wow.
see Cal bounce off and start to fall, you look down at the ground where he's going to fall, and you see what looks like a feather in the snow. And then Cal falls on his ass after bouncing off the wall from confidently striding into it. And you hear like a crunch. And then Cal stands back up, and there is now a crushed bird corpse on the ground in the snow. And you notice that it is not the only one.
What the fuck?
Now that you're looking through like the piles of snow around the edge of this tower, you can see that dotted in the like snowbank around the force field are the corpses of birds that have
Smacked into the wall.
apparently flown directly
Yeah.
into the force field and just
Man, we gotta
snapped
get
their
rid of
necks and fall.
this
and fell.
tower. We gotta get rid of this shit. This is a biological. This is a biological hazard. We gotta get rid. It's an ecological impact going on here. We can't. I don't know how I feel about this. Who sanctioned this tower?
Yeah, it's I don't think you're getting through that, Cal.
No shit. Is there like a bar or anything around?
Oh goodness, that's a good question.
Okay. If not, I call a tab or a cab.
The closest bar would probably be Troll Skull Alley or Troll Skull Manor.
Oh well, yeah. Let's just go back there. Good idea.
Oh,
No, we're not doing that.
No. Oh man, did anyone send a message to see? I guess there's no point. I just hope Ron's okay.
Look, he's either fine or dead.
Poor Ron. I really hope he's okay and he got out. Alright.
So are you just gonna like hail a cab and try to find a different bar to go to?
I mean, let's see. Where is what you call it? Where is the big bar?
Yawning
Sure.
portal.
The yawning portal. Yeah.
Yawning Portal is down in oh goodness, I think the trades word. It's down here somewhere. Or maybe the southern word. I'm not
Yeah,
sure. It's
honestly
down in the
don't
southern side of the
remember.
city.
Okay.
It's on my DM's map. I can pull it up real quick and check.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was.
D&D game.
I know that it was in the southern part. I just wanted to know which.
Dragon Heist. One moment. I'll find out. It's gonna bother me. DM map. There we go. Now. Come on now. There we go. Yawning Portal is over by the Honorable Knight. It is
Oh yeah, it's right around here.
rounds about right over here.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Is it in the dock ward?
I mean, it's sort of in the middle of
Yeah.
the castle, trade, and dock.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's catch a cab down to there.
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Why? What?
Oh, I don't.
If you got concerns, voice them.
3 strings.
That's not a concern.
Okay.
Look, I think it's best if you don't talk to your boyfriend for a while.
No, I wasn't planning on it.
Okay.
But it's gonna be really awkward if I see him. Ugh.
Well, the yawning portal is shielded, if I remember correctly. Isn't it? Is it?
What? I have no
don't know.
idea.
I could have swore I heard. Well, regardless, we just need a place.
I mean,
It's
monsters crawl up through the portal. I don't know how safe that place is.
I just need a place for us to attune to this. How long will it take to get down there? It's not gonna take an hour.
By cart in the blizzard, probably close to half an hour.
Okay. Well, I will start attune. I will attempt before we hail the cart. I will attempt to attune to the stone pool.
Yeah, you start attuning to it.
Oh, you don't want to make a check?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
Soul had to because he's not you.
I see.
What does that mean?
Well, I've already attuned to it once, so maybe I'm just better at it. Or maybe the stone likes me.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get in a cart. It costs you about 5 silver. And they start taking you down the long trek to the Yawning Portal.
Yeah, I guess while we're going there, I will reveal, if it's not obvious, that 3 strings is a harbor agent working for Mert. That's why he was there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for the info.
But what do you have to hide from the Harpers? I had stuff to hide, I guess.
I don't have anything to hide from the Harpers. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Nothing that they don't already know.
The Harpers might want what we have, though. You have to keep that in mind. And they may be the Harper. Do I know who the Harpers are?
By vague reputation.
Okay.
They're a faction that
Vinny
works within the city.
Vinny probably doesn't know a whole lot of
Now, are they generally
either, but
known as like good guys, quote unquote good?
Typically, when you think of Harpers, you think of like spies. They deal in information mostly.
Oh, great.
yeah. So I'm not
maybe
really.
the Yawning Portal wasn't the best choice.
I thought it's
going south. That's all that matters. I just wanted to
need to
get
go
south
south
as
and
fast as possible. You know?
Speaking of which, I need you all to make perception checks with disadvantage.
Oh. Okay. Oh no.
7.
5.
3.
Wow, we're really
Yeah, did bad this time. I did good
Look,
last.
it's a blizzard. What can you do?
As you guys are having this conversation, you sort of tune out the world around you and don't really pay much attention. Don't pay nearly as much attention as you should with this new revelation of the Harpers and just trying to figure out how they might fit into the equation. Takes a little bit of brain power because it's a big puzzle. And it is not until you are pulling into an alley next to some stacked up crates that
why are we pulling into an alley?
Look kind of suspicious, and your fears are confirmed when 2 bandits with crossbows pop up from behind the crates that you guys pulled up in front of, and aim at the cart, and your driver turns around and puts a sword to your throat, Cal. And that's where we're going to end this session.
Great.
Oh shit!
Great.
Oh,
Should have saw that one coming.
Mm-hmm.
Really should have saw that coming.
Should have taken the long way.
Walking
Yeah,
Waterdeep.
through the water deep in a blizzard?
you could have maybe gone down through the sewers here and there.
That is a bad idea.
I know shortcuts.
God damn it.
Well,
Yeah, that's that was an unfortunate perception check.
Yeah.
yeah, I know. I rolled so good the first time, and then that one I rolled like a 2 and a 3. So
Don't worry, I know exactly how I'm gonna get out of it.
Yeah, we're gonna fight our way out. It's usually-
Oh well, yeah, that's a given.
So yeah,
that Carter is dead. Pulling a sword on Cal, he's fucking dead.
yeah, Cal, who's already having like the worst day of his life.
Yeah. This girl I met a couple weeks ago basically tore my life apart.
Wow. I like to think she added a little bit of excitement to your life.
You are literally the reason for all of my problems right now.
No.
You
It's
are
not
though.
me.
No, you actually you are.
I didn't mean for
wanted
that
the
to
stone,
happen.
too.
It just kind of fell out that way. That
What?
well, that Vinny is just the source of all issue.
She is.
Poor
She's the
Vinny.
fucking scapegoat that they all
It's
have. They
just-
can all just
yeah.
abuse her to get to us.
She's just so much more easily manipulated than you guys are.
Yeah, I honestly think I should have shot her in the street.
Wow. She really
Oh,
likes
man.
you, Cal. That's sad.
Well, she should have thought about that when she made stupid decisions.
She wasn't thinking. She was scared.
If she liked me that much, she shouldn't
Yeah.
have fucking
That's
ratted me out. To
that's a good
literally
alley.
everyone.
Why not?
She didn't rat you out.
Oh, that's where you were pointing. That's what I assumed.
Oh, I
It's-
just had my
You were
cursor sitting
you had
over
your
there.
hand over Cat Alley, and it made sense.
No, I think they actually probably would have pulled in the trades word.
Okay. Well, whatever. Don't matter.
Yeah, up here's a ways. Ooh, the Coffin March. That's a good place to pull in.
We'll go
Yeah.
like right there.
They would have pulled back into this alley back here.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Hi.
man, I didn't know if I was gonna like.
Actually,
reveal
that's
all
really
this
close to the
information.
city, the dead post. They probably wouldn't do it there.
Yeah.
Probably like
This seems good right here.
yeah,
in there.
back into this spot
Oh,
Yeah.
back
back
here.
home with my notes.
back
now.
here.
Where's my
Works for me.
Off the high road in a blizzard, no one will know what's going on.
Whew,
Oh yeah. Easy peasy.
yeah. Oh,
Slim
boy.
pickings. So yeah, thanks for playing, guys.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
I'm
That
drained.
was yeah.
I'm drained too from having to actually reveal information because, yeah.